In today's video, we're going to look at index and matching. An alternative to using VLOOKUP is combining the index and match functions. These functions do the same job, however VLOOKUP has some limitations which index and match can overcome. So before we look at using index and matching together, we'll look at using index and match in isolation. In this first example, we'll look at the index function. The index function will return the value in a specific cell. So if I type in equals index, it's looking for a reference and a row and a column. Now, if the range or the reference is a single column, you only have to return the row reference. So the range is C2 to C8, so it is a single column, so we can ignore the third parameter. So it's just looking for a row number. So let's say, for example, I want to find out what is in row 5. So I just enter 5 there and close bracket and press return. And the index function returns multimedia player because multimedia player is in position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is the fifth element in the range C2 to C8. On its own, the index function is of limited use. Let's see how the match function works. Let's say we want to find out where the multimedia player occurs in the same range. So we do type equals match. So the search key is multimedia player, and the range will take C2 to C8 again, and the third element is the search type. Now the search type could be 1, 0 or -1. 1 will find the largest value less than or equal to the lookup value, so the largest value equal to or greater than C11, which is multimedia player. 0 will find the exact value only, or -1 will find the smallest value greater than or equal to the lookup value. Now in this instance we're looking for an exact match, so we'll choose 0. If you use -1 or 1, the range must be sorted in ascending order. But if you use 0, the range doesn't need to be sorted. So just to recap, so the match function is looking for the value in C11, multimedia player, in the range C2 to C8, and the 0 indicates it's looking for a matching value only. So press return and it returns 5. And what that means is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that multimedia player is in position 5 of the range C2 to C8. So combining the two functions together, if I do equals index and the reference of the range is C2 to C8, and then we're looking for the match function 105 in the range A2 to A8, and we're looking for an exact match, so it's comma 0. And there we have it. It returns multimedia player. And that's based on an ID of 105. So if I change the ID to 102, it returns DVD recorder because the DVD recorder is in position 2. Change it to 107. And the value returned is satellite receiver. The advantages of index and match over VLOOKUP is that VLOOKUP will use static column references, where index and matching will use relative cell referencing. And what this means is if additional columns are inserted or deleted, the references in the index and match will update, whereas the VLOOKUP references won't. So the index and match is more robust. Second thing, VLOOKUPs can only read from left to right. So the matching key must be in the first column of the array, whereas index and match can look right or left. Thank you for watching.